Gonna take in a little bit of the passing show for all y'all who tune into Harrowing's The Passing Show. And we got Tajana Zicek. Zicek? I don't know how to pronounce that. Cekic. Good to have you. If you want to tell us where you are and how you are, that's always interesting. And if not, that's fine too. The Passing Show is just bringing you a little bit of who, what, when, and where here along Florida Avenue at the moment. I decided to walk down this way and take the road less traveled because it's a little busy where I usually walk. Um, Construction and such. We're going by the, whoops, got it. Friends Meeting House at the moment. Constructed about the time Herbert Hoover was in the neighborhood. He was a Quaker. And this Friends Meeting House was erected during either his tenure as president or somewhat later. It looks like these guys don't have the ability to get through just yet. A little clogged up the traffic. But Florida Avenue is always kind of busy. It's kind of nice to have the world whirring by and remember how many people there are in the world and not just one little speck amongst 8.275 billion people. The Quakers used to have a banner up here that said, "How's your life? Eliminate the causes of war." I seem to have taken that down. And then I do still have their post that says that may peace prevail on earth in many different languages, which I would like to see as well. Been talking a lot about that lately as it's the anniversary. I think it's the fourth anniversary of the invasion of the Ukraine. Happened during the Biden administration. And now we're trying to wind that down. It's amazing that it didn't get mentioned in the State of the Union address. Worry about the Ukrainian people and also all those who are being slaughtered on the Russian side because they're losing more apparently than the Ukrainians in the process. And it's tragic, just tragic. There's so much tragedy in the world, largely generated by us human beings, inflicting it on ourselves as we get more crowded. But here we're being pretty peaceful. Commerce is happening. You can see a lot of fossil fuels are being burned, though there are more electric vehicles being produced. Most of these are internal combustion engines. And that technology has enabled quite a bit of the 20th century into the 21st. Even though a lot of cars are hybrid or electric these days, you can bet that a fair number of them, I guess that cross here and then cross down below, fair number of the electricity generating is being done by fueled furnaces, gas, name it, still burning fossil fuels for energy. Renewables are on the way, but it's a slow process. Here we go. Slow and steady wins the race, though, it's said. I don't know. I don't know that. I just know how it seems to me, and it seems to me that we are doing a lot of destruction, and it's unnecessary. Day to time. How many others do we have here? Okay, Assemblywoman Deborah Mozzarella is joined. How are you? Where are you? And Mark Smith. And again, how are you and where are you? My questions to the Peanut Gallery. This is the Studio Gallery, Washington, D.C. Alex Gallery next door. So we have quite a few art galleries in addition to edition. I don't know. I attempted to do some art back in the day, and I've worked in art conservation in the past, and I've had a role here and there. It's offered an opportunity here and there. And we're heading on down. A lot of construction going on Connecticut Avenue. This project to try to make it more pedestrian friendly by overdecking part of the road that goes down under DuPont Circle. You can see some construction happening right over here. I think they're improving the curb appeal, but very gradual process. A lot of people waiting to cross, it looks like, bundled up for the winter. Historical marker here. The Blake K. Bruce and Josephine Beale Wilson Bruce residence on 210 R Street. Senator Blanche Kelso Bruce and his wife, leaders of Washington's aristocrats of color, lived here from 1890 to 1898. The first African American to serve a full term in the U.S. Senate, representing Mississippi. He was later appointed D.C. Recorder of Deeds and Register of the U.S. Treasury. Josephine helped found National Association, Colored Women, and Book Lovers Club, which organized the city's first YWCA. After Blanche's death, she served as principal of the Stevie Institute. So that's nice. That's nice. It's good to remember people and what they've done. That's a big part of my life. Is try to preserve history and work of my late father, who was a research historian. Wrote about that yesterday in Afternoon Reverie. He's talking back to me, so I guess this is not that entertaining, but it is what it is. We keep walking, keep watching. Remember, everything we do creates the world that we are co-inhabiting, co-creating. Every sense thing is a vote for the kind of world we're living in. Oh dear. Life goes on. Wasn't feeling great this morning when I got up. A lot of self-recrimination. Been thinking about that. Probably going to do some writing about it later on Substack as I'm getting more open, prying myself open, bleeding out, as I have called it, past. Because I don't know. I look at this world and I'm thinking, what have we done? I'm participating at a certain level, throwing my caution to the wind. It's familiar. Of course, I like my friend Mike, but I don't think it was. I don't know, man. I just know how things seem to me. And it seems to me we often miss the opportunity, often misunderstand each other. We do it again. I was thinking about the song One by U2 recently. We hurt each other and we do it again. And look at all these people. Young people heading to the metro in droves. I don't know where they're heading. It looks like a school group, maybe on tour. Getting ideas how they're going to shape the future. It really belongs to them now. Gotta hand it off. Hand off. Hands off. Let's go over here and check in at daily provisions and wrap up the passing show. This has been a little different route than I usually use. And you can see the traffic coming down Connecticut Avenue. Everybody doing the best they can with what they have. Everybody's trying their best, working for the weekend, working for the weekend. Let's enjoy it. I'm going to wrap it up. Thanks for joining.